The first time you travel to a country that is genuinely foreign to you, a country where the language is different, the food is different, the way the streets feel beneath your feet is different, something happens that is very difficult to describe and almost impossible to forget. The world gets larger, your sense of what is possible expands, and you come home changed, in ways that are subtle but real, in ways that stay with you for the rest of your life. But the first trip matters. The country you choose for your first real international adventure shapes the entire experience, and choosing well makes the difference between a trip that opens you up to a lifetime of travel and one that overwhelms you before you have even begun. Today, we are going to help you choose well. These are the most beautiful countries in the world for first-time travelers, the ones that welcome you, reward you, and send you home wanting more. Let's begin in Europe, because for many first-time international travelers from the United States, Europe is the natural starting point. And within Europe, there is one country that consistently earns the title of the most welcoming, most beautiful, and most rewarding destination for travelers who are experiencing the world beyond their own borders for the first time. Portugal. Portugal is small, about the size of Indiana, but within its borders it contains a variety of landscape, culture, food, and history that countries 3 times its size would struggle to match. The capital, Lisbon, is one of the great cities of Europe, built across 7 hills above the estuary of the Tagus River, its neighborhoods connected by ancient trams that rattle up and down the steep streets, its viewpoints offering panoramas of terracotta rooftops and silver water that are among the most beautiful urban views in the world. The food is extraordinary. Fresh seafood, slow-cooked stews, pastries of such delicate perfection that they have been perfected over centuries in the kitchens of monasteries and convents. And the people are among the most genuinely warm and welcoming in Europe, patient with language barriers, generous with directions, proud of their country in a way that makes visitors feel that their interest and appreciation is genuinely valued. Beyond Lisbon, Portugal reveals itself in layers of extraordinary beauty. The Alentejo region, a landscape of golden rolling plains, cork oak forests, and ancient white-walled villages, has a quality of light and silence that is almost meditative. The Douro Valley, where Portugal's great wines are made, is a landscape of terraced hillsides above a winding river that is among the most beautiful wine regions on earth. The Algarve coast offers beaches of extraordinary beauty, dramatic limestone cliffs, golden sand, and the warm clear water of the Atlantic that rival anything in the Mediterranean. And the city of Porto, smaller than Lisbon, more intimate, built above the Douro River in a tangle of medieval streets and Baroque churches, is one of the most beautiful and most characterful cities in Europe. For first-time international travelers, Portugal offers something particularly valuable. It is easy. The infrastructure is excellent. English is widely spoken, particularly among younger people and in tourist areas. The country is compact enough that you can move between dramatically different landscapes and experiences within a few hours. And it is affordable, significantly more so than France, Italy, or Spain, which means that a first-time traveler can experience extraordinary food, beautiful accommodation, and a wealth of cultural experiences without the financial stress that some European destinations can create. From Europe, let's travel to a destination that surprises almost everyone who visits it for the first time: Japan. Japan is not an obvious choice for a first-time traveler. The language is unlike any European language. The writing system is completely different. The customs and social codes are specific, and, to a Western visitor, sometimes mysterious. And yet Japan consistently ranks among the most welcoming and most rewarding travel destinations on Earth, and for very specific reasons. The infrastructure of Japan is extraordinary. The trains run with a precision and a reliability that seems almost miraculous to anyone accustomed to Western rail systems. The cities are extraordinarily clean and safe. The signage in major tourist areas is in English as well as Japanese. And the Japanese concept of hospitality, omotenashi, is something that travelers from all over the world describe as genuinely transformative. It is a hospitality that is proactive rather than reactive, that anticipates needs before they are expressed, that attends to detail at a level that is genuinely extraordinary. Staying in a traditional Japanese inn, a ryokan, and experiencing the care and precision with which every detail of your comfort has been considered is one of the most memorable accommodation experiences available anywhere in the world. The beauty of Japan is overwhelming and completely distinctive. Tokyo is one of the great cities of the world, a city of such extraordinary variety, and energy and visual richness that first-time visitors often describe it as the most stimulating place they have ever been. Ancient temples and shrines sit within walking distance of soaring skyscrapers. Neighborhoods of traditional wooden architecture exist alongside neighborhoods of extraordinary modern design. And the food, Japanese food in Japan. At every price point, from a street vendor's bowl of ramen to a kaiseki dinner of many courses, is simply some of the best food available anywhere on Earth. Beyond Tokyo, Japan reveals a country of extraordinary natural and cultural beauty. Kyoto, the ancient imperial capital, contains more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than almost any other city in the world. Its temples and gardens and traditional neighborhoods, offering a window into a culture of extraordinary refinement and depth. The Japanese countryside, the rice paddies and forested mountains of rural Honshu, the volcanic landscapes of Kyushu, the wild northern wilderness of Hokkaido, is beautiful in ways that are completely unlike the landscapes of anywhere else. From Japan, let's travel to a destination that most first-time travelers overlook entirely, and that consistently rewards those who discover it with experiences of extraordinary beauty and warmth. Colombia. In South America, Colombia has a reputation, largely outdated, that keeps many travelers away, and that reputation has been comprehensively overtaken by a reality that is far more interesting. Modern Colombia is a country of extraordinary beauty, remarkable cultural richness, and a warmth of welcome that ranks among the most genuine in the world. The country's transformation over the past 2 decades is one of the most extraordinary stories in recent travel history, and the Colombia that today's traveler encounters is a country that is deeply proud of what it has become, and deeply eager to share that transformation with the world. The cities of Colombia are extraordinary. Cartagena, the walled colonial city on the Caribbean coast, is one of the most beautiful cities in the Americas. Its old city, enclosed within walls built by the Spanish in the 16th century, is a labyrinth of colorful colonial buildings, flower-draped balconies, cobblestone streets, and plazas of extraordinary beauty. The heat is tropical and constant. The food is remarkable, and the atmosphere, the music, the color, the energy of the people, is unlike anything in Europe or North America. Medellin, once the most dangerous city in the world, now one of the most innovative and most creative, is a city of extraordinary transformation. Built in a valley of the Andes at an elevation of 5,000 feet, it has a climate of permanent spring, warm days, cool nights, and an average temperature that varies by only a few degrees throughout the year. The city's cable car system, built originally to connect the hillside neighborhoods that once had no access to the city center, has become one of the most extraordinary urban transportation experiences in the world, lifting passengers above the city and its surrounding mountains in views of extraordinary beauty. And the Colombian countryside, the coffee region, where the Andean landscape of steep green mountains and valley mist creates some of the most visually extraordinary rural scenery in the world. Or the Pacific coast, or the Caribbean beaches of the Tayrona National Park, where the forest comes down to the sea in a combination of jungle and beach that is unlike anything else in South America, is beautiful in ways that consistently astonish first-time visitors. Let's travel now to a destination that offers perhaps the most extraordinary concentration of natural beauty available anywhere in the world to the first-time traveler. New Zealand. New Zealand is, by almost universal agreement among travelers who have been there, one of the most beautiful countries on Earth. And the extraordinary thing about it is the variety of that beauty. Within a country no larger than the state of Colorado, you find glaciers and fjords and volcanic plateaus, and ancient rainforests and rolling pastoral landscapes, and beaches of extraordinary beauty, all within relatively short distances of each other. The country is compact enough to explore thoroughly in 2 to 3 weeks, and every day of that exploration produces landscapes of such consistent and overwhelming beauty that it begins to feel, after a while, slightly unreal. The South Island of New Zealand is where the most dramatic scenery is concentrated. Fiordland National Park, a wilderness of fjords and rainforest and mountains of extraordinary scale, contains Milford Sound, which has been called the 8th wonder of the world. The Remarkables mountain range above Queenstown rises from the shore of Lake Wakatipu in a wall of rock and snow that is one of the most dramatic mountain lake settings in the world. The Franz Josef and Fox glaciers descend from the southern Alps almost to sea level, a geological phenomenon found in very few places on Earth, and walking on the surface of one of these glaciers, with the ice cracking beneath your feet, and the blue crevasses opening on every side, is one of the most extraordinary physical experiences that travel can offer. The North Island has its own extraordinary beauty. The geothermal landscape around Rotorua, with its geysers and hot springs and boiling mud pools, is a direct echo of Yellowstone in its geological drama. The Tongariro Alpine Crossing, a day hike across an active volcanic landscape of craters and emerald lakes and ancient lava flows, is consistently rated one of the best day hikes in the world. And the Bay of Islands, a sheltered archipelago of over 140 islands in the far north, offers sailing and marine wildlife experiences of extraordinary beauty. For first-time travelers, New Zealand offers something particularly valuable. It is an English-speaking country with excellent infrastructure, a strong tradition of outdoor adventure, a culture that is warm and direct and genuinely welcoming, and a safety record that makes it one of the least stressful international destinations available. The combination of world-class natural beauty and ease of travel makes it, for many people, the trip that changes everything, the one that makes them realize what travel at its best can actually be. And finally, let's travel to a destination that most people think of primarily as a beach destination, but that is, in fact, one of the most culturally rich and most beautiful countries in the world for the traveler willing to look beyond the resort zones. Thailand. Thailand offers the first-time traveler something genuinely rare, the combination of extraordinary ease and extraordinary depth. The tourist infrastructure of Thailand is among the best developed in the world. Getting around is easy, accommodation at every price point is excellent, and the country has decades of experience welcoming international visitors with a smoothness and a warmth that is specific to this culture and this place. And yet, beyond the infrastructure, Thailand contains a culture of such extraordinary richness and beauty that even the most experienced travelers consistently describe it as one of the most rewarding destinations on earth. The temples of Thailand are extraordinary. Wat Phra Khu in Bangkok, the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, is a complex of such extraordinary detail and beauty that first-time visitors often spend hours simply walking through it, unable to believe the density of decoration and the quality of craftsmanship visible in every surface. Chiang Mai in the north is surrounded by ancient temples of a completely different character, quieter, more intimate, set among the forested mountains of the Thai highlands, in positions of extraordinary natural beauty. And Sukhedi, the ancient capital of the first Thai kingdom, is a landscape of ruins and lotus ponds and towering Buddha images that achieves a quality of melancholy and beauty unlike anywhere else in the country. The food of Thailand is, by consensus of travelers from all over the world, among the greatest cuisines on earth. And in Thailand, that food is available everywhere, in street markets and roadside stalls and simple restaurants, and extraordinary fine dining establishments, at a quality and a variety that is simply astonishing. Eating your way through Thailand, from the coconut curries of the south to the herb-bright salads of the north to the street food of Bangkok's extraordinary night markets, is one of the great food travel experiences in the world. The beaches of Thailand, particularly in the south, on the islands of the Andaman Sea, and the Gulf of Thailand, are extraordinary in their beauty. Limestone karst formations rise from turquoise water in shapes of extraordinary drama. Beaches of fine white sand curve between jungle-covered headlands. And the underwater world, the coral reefs and marine life of the Thai waters, is among the most extraordinary accessible to a first-time diver or snorkeler anywhere in the world. These countries, Portugal, Japan, Colombia, New Zealand, and Thailand, are 5 of the most beautiful and most rewarding destinations in the world for first-time international travelers. Each one is different. Each one offers something completely distinctive, and each one has the particular quality that makes it perfect for a first trip. The quality of being genuinely welcoming, of making you feel, from the moment you arrive, that you have made the right choice, that the world is larger and more beautiful and more various than you imagined, and that this feeling of expansion, of discovery, of genuine encounter with something new, is what travel is for. Go! The world is waiting.